Oh, it stopped recording. Okay, I guess that's got a limit. Well, there's... Alright, this neck beard area. I'll do half and I'll leave half and you can see like... Get all that. And then you want to re-wet your old face cloth and then chuck them back over and, you know, wipe all the hair that you've gotten off out of the way. And try and go in at it again. Yeah, I've generally found like using one of these chaps and like following around like to be fine. I have tried, gosh, what are they called? Safety razors and that in the past because I was like, oh, I'm going to be thrifty and use one of those, but I don't know, these ones with the, what is it, this tilty thing here, I've found less troublesome. I'm sure there are correct ways to use the safety razors and that, and to, you know, but I just mostly find them a bit of a fuck around, whereas this is easy and simple and, you know. So just trying to sort of follow that line of the face. I know, I trim back my sideburns a bit. Maybe I will grow them out at some point, but, you know, facial hair, like, your mileage may vary. Ooh. I accidentally butchered my moustache. Yeah, so I try and, I sort of come up to about here with the razor for the moustache. Otherwise, generally what I do with the rest of this to tidy it up is I'll come in with with little scissors and just... But, yeah, I'll get this side of my face. Rinse the razor out, tap it out, try and get the hair out. You can already see, like, it's been a while since I've shaved this old neck beard, so yeah, there's a lot more of it than usual. Oh, I've just lost it. Get off the razor now, 1 minute. Yeah. Well, shit. Come on. There we go, it's back on. So just a bit of a... Not to like, you don't need to be scrubbing off because you'll notice you'll have the leftovers from the shaving foam. You don't need to be like scrubbing that off and reapplying every time. You can add more as you go if you feel like there's not enough. These ones have those like strips, so it's not super dire. So yeah, what I do with this is generally, if I get this big random hair off of my face, eat. Yeah, the other thing is keep your head hair off your face when you... Going under there. This guy here. No soul patch for me at the moment. Right, so, you look at the lip, and yeah, what I try and do is I try and just follow the line of the lip for trimming underneath the moustache, because that's the style I like. yeah, for doing this part I go like that. And it just, keeps the lip out the way. I've never cut my lip shaving, but you can. Obviously don't, but yeah. And then, yeah. This is the bit that always gets me, because of the way the face is sort of is shaped. There's this, well, the way my face is shaped, there's this weird sort of bit there. I don't know. I think it's probably just the way my chin is. So you go up around here. You can come down for one of these swoopy bits, but generally just going like that. That's the way to go. What else we got here? Trying to trim this without because I have before tried to go into here and straighten it up, and it did not look good when I did that. So resist the urge to try and do that. I guess I've sort of done that on that side there. Okay, I'm gonna look in the mirror rather than the camera mirror, because this is wigging me out. And yeah, sometimes I'll just pull that and just to sort of pull the skin out a bit tauter, so it's easier to get around some of these curves on the skin. Okay, let's go for the, I don't know if you can see the neck beard comparison. It's weird because I usually will just go for the whole thing rather than just do one side, but I'll get the washcloth with some more hot water back on it. Do another. Okay, I'm going to get the other side and the rest of it, because an asymmetrical neck beard is, I mean, I'm sure someone could pull it off, but not me. Maybe that'll become a new thing. People will keep their neck beards and die. Oh god, no, I don't want to speak that into existence. Fucking hell. Sorry if that happens. It's my fault for speaking that into existence. Okay, I might just chuck on some more shaving foam or shaving cream. Ew, what was that? Oh, it's got Manuka honey in it. Fancy. Which, those of you who aren't Kiwi might not know that. Yeah, it's actually, no, I think they've lost their trademark now, so anyone can call, as long as it's made with Manuka. Originally it was just honey that was made in New Zealand from Manuka, from bees eating Manuka. What is the word? Pot nectar. Yeah, nectar, and it has good properties, healing properties, good for your skin and all that. People use it in hospitals for burns and stuff like that. But yeah, I think they lost the copyright thing, and anything that's, even if it's in Aussie or the US or whatever, if they've been fed Manuka plants, they can call it Manuka honey. So it's not a champagne situation. Okay, yeah, going down there, trying to get all that out. Honestly, sometimes I will just go and what I did do when I was worried about taking too much from this bit was I would put my hand there as a guard, which if you're concerned about that, you can do that, but generally, or if you want to make it look kind of straight, generally you're alright, I think, coming in from the sides like that. Yeah, something my flatmate told me, which I didn't realise, was you can take more from this bit than you think you should, and it's generally fine. Obviously, when I was early in my beard growing, I was like, I don't want to, I want to keep all of it that I can. I'm not gonna thin it, But now that it's now that it's more glorious, I'm less scared about like, okay, no, I can pull some from the front here, from the back here, out of it. Oh, ouch! Again, there's the. Make sure your hair is out of your beard. Come around the side like that. That looks so funny. Yeah. And you get some of these downstrokes here. But see, here we go. This is this stuff here. Just get that out of it. Yeah, once you sort of get used to it, it's just a sort of getting used to it thing. It's like shaving your armpits or your legs. You get used to the process of it, and it seems intimidating at first, but it's really like you'll be all good. You're not gonna, unless you're trying to use a straight razor and fucking around, you're not gonna cut your throat open or anything like that. Worst you'll get is a bit of fucking razor burn. You might get one or two like little bits of like where you have to stick your toilet paper over, but generally, especially if you're using good razors, just try and use a fresh razor every time or as often as you can afford to. Generally, you're alright. Okay. And you probably want to use some aftershave. I've got some around here somewhere that I'll put on, just to condition your skin, moisturise it and that, because there's a little bit more. Yeah, so you get this, you rinse off everything. You see if you can still feel bits of stubble and bits of, you have a look, have a gaze and see what you can see if it looks nice, see if you like it, see if you don't like it, and go from there. Yeah, it's not as scary as it seems, I promise. First time I had to shave, I was really, really, really intimidated by it. I was like, oh my god, what do you mean I have to get a fucking razor up by my neck? That's fucked. But no, it's fine. It's People have been doing this for as long as people have had facial hair. You're not gonna fucking Sweeney Todd yourself unless you're doing something really wrong, or unless you're I don't know, like Rube Goldberg levels of is Rube Goldberg the right? What is the? No, Rube Goldberg is the Machine. I was gonna say unless you Rube Goldberg Machine levels of fuckery to it's pretty hard to injure yourself seriously while shaving. God, famous last words. It'd be, it wouldn't be funny. It would be funny if I said that and then just like injure myself. Like, oh yeah, nah, it's fine. It's like, ah! Don't do that. Don't die. Or like, you know, everyone's gonna die, but like, don't die shaving, because that would suck. People will probably laugh at you and put you in the fucking, what's that, Guinness World Records, but for people that die in bad ways. That thing, they'll probably put you in that. You don't want that. Maybe you do, I don't know. Right, let's give that a rinse, drop everything on the floor. Don't drop everything on the floor. Give yourself a wee little beard comb like you're a debate bozo about to white-splain racism to someone. Get your scissors out. Oh yeah, give your stash a wee little... Yeah, then come in here with this guy and give him a wee little trim. These are some eyebrow scissors. I just took the wee little guard off and they work fine. You can also use like little manicure scissors or fuck, even little craft scissors. Like I got these when I went for my top surgery. I was just like, I need to find some scissors, and for some reason the first place I go is well, no, I was there to get other stuff as well, but the first place I go is a craft shop, not like the bloody Superette or whatever. But no, I'm like, oh yeah, nah, some craft scissors, that's a sensible. So obviously these are too big. They're not too big, but you know, they're janky to use for this because it's not what they're supposed to be for, whereas some wee little chaps like these, easier to use. I'll try and show you using these ones now, so you can see how, like, it's not impossible, it's not super difficult, but you know, it's a wee bit more janky. So you just sort of like slide in from the side here is how I tend to do it, and then just try and sort of follow the lip line. I tend to give myself a little bit of gap between the top of my lips and my stash, but you know, it depends on what style you want and how much food you want to be collecting in your mustache. I generally prefer to not, so I try and, yeah, keep it out of my mouth. There we go. Oh yeah, no, that's a bit wonky. Yeah, doing this sort of number can be quite good for, yeah, getting that if you're worried about, you know, hurting your lips. So you just... And you know, sometimes you'll make mistakes and it'll look a bit jank. That's okay, it happens. Like, it grows out fast, so you know, you won't have to suffer through it for long. it's just this is like not being super sharp and pulling the hair, and that was the owl. I didn't cut my skin. It's generally what owls. So look at that. Slide that in there. Give it a snip. Give it a look. Yeah, these blonde hairs here. Yeah, I haven't actually trimmed this long bit of it might be at an age. I just sort of let it go. But I should probably give this a wee little bit of a manicure. Yeah, so I generally just sort of come in from the sides and that and try and get the wee little stray ones. Ooh, that was a bit of a larger chunk. That's okay. Oh yeah, have all the beard hair on the clothes. That's ugh. Yeah, people generally will put on what is it? One of them hairdressing smock things to. Or there's there's even ones I've seen now where you can attach part of it to the mirror and attach it under here like a little bib, and it catches all the hair and that. I might try one of those at some point, but I don't have one and can't be asked buying one because I mean I don't really need it as such. Oh yeah, the other important step is clean your hair out of the sink. Do not leave your beard hair and your moustache hair in the sink. That's very rude and it's gross. It'll clog up the sink. And people won't know it's beard hair. They'll think it's pubes and they'll be like, who's cutting their fucking pubes in the sink? That's yuck. Also, don't cut your pubes in the sink. Or if you do, fucking clean that shit afterwards because, yeah, no one wants to have to deal with your hair while they're trying to wash their hands. Yeah, so sometimes to tidy up these, I'll pull it out a bit like that and give it a little. That's generally what I found works. This guy here. This one is actually quite good for the old beard trimmage. I don't know where my wee little manicure scissors that I usually use have gone, so this will do for now. Make do. Yeah, pulling and like you can sort of, rather than necessarily going at the edge with it, going at the edge with it sometimes is alright, but yeah, sometimes you need to do this little sort of pull it out. See, like, oh yeah, no, there's these one or two hairs that are get them off, cut them off, and then, you know, the rest is spring. Yeah. Don't really know what shape I'm going with this at the moment. I think I'm just going a weird round shape. Yeah, your beard shape and stuff can really can change your look a lot as well, which is something that I always, you know, thought of conceptually but never really, like, you know, lived the reality of, and that's fun. You can do fun little styles. You can do it square, you can do it pointy, you can do one of God, what is it that people do? One of these numbers. When my beard first started growing in, it was actually growing in like that, like on two things. I was like, oh my god, am I gonna have fucking Confederate facial hair forever? Please no. Like, I just wanted, you know, something like what I've got now, where I'm just like, cool, I can do it into lots of styles, rather than, okay, no, it will literally not grow on this bit for arbitrary DNA luck of the draw reasons. Yeah, let's see this guy here. I might actually go in at this underside with a razor again in a bit. Surely is it? Oh, yeah, see there. Yeah, so just sort of like get that and then just sort of pull down until, like, yeah, most of them spring back, and then you can sort of see which are your bits of your beard that are going all like and trim those guys back. Just did the thing again where I fed the hair through the wrong part of the scissors and it pulled it rather than cutting it. Much smart, such brain. Get that there. Yeah, see this. Just sort of combing it every so often, because here, and it's fun to comb. Feel like a fancy man. Fancy man. Yeah, if you told me, like, God, 20 years ago that I'd be standing here fucking recording a video bloody doing my beard, I'd been like, huh? I would have probably been like, that's cool, beards are cool, I just think they're neat, I don't know why. Despairing egg noises. But, yeah. Oh, life, eh? It's a fucking trip, innit? Oh, I'm so happy to be here in 2023, fucking trimming my beard, like, yeah. It's like facial hair, like, I didn't know, well, I didn't, like, it's kind of like I didn't know I wanted it, slash I was like, well, I don't know if I'm going to get it, so I'm not going to get my hopes up, and I'm not going to think too hard about wanting it and how great it would be, because, you know, it is what it is, and but then, like, and it started growing when it, like, I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, I didn't realize I'd be this happy. What is this? Gender euphoria? Oh, wait, you mean you people have been walking around experiencing this all the time and I've been living like fucking this? Jeez, fuck that. So nice being free. Yeah, trimming all these little loose bits. Give this a wee little bit of a shape. Trimming it at the front. Ah, fancy. I know, it does remind me of doing like manicure, pedicure type stuff. Like it's that, I guess bodily grooming has that sort of, I don't know, kind of like you're treating yourself, but like not really. I don't know, like little sort of acts of care for yourself. I know, it's good. Sometimes it, you know, feeling down, go and give yourself a manicure or a pedicure or a foot massage or a scalp massage, or, you know, put some leave-in conditioner or something in your hair or a face pack on your skin, and you feel like $1,000,000 afterwards. You're like, yeah, did something nice for myself. Bit of a trim. I'm trying to figure out if this is even. I'll look in the other mirror. It's like one specific stray here that I can see here, but I can't see here. Ah, there he is. Yeet. Nope. Oh my gosh. Aha. Got it. Yes. Oh, that was doing my head in. Yeah, no, I found this old, like, pull and snip to be pretty, like, for scissor trimming your beard, and that I found it to be pretty good. Like, I'm sure there's probably some fancy hairdressing barber word for it. This bit here. What is this bit? May have trimmed a bit much on this side. Like I said before, sometimes you fuck it up a little bit, and that's okay. It'll grow back. It'll grow back. know, it always cracks me up when people are just like, oh yes, beards, you know, as opposed to being, you know, frivolous and fanciful. And it's just like, have you ever maintained a beard? It is some of the most frivolous shit. Like, you have to go in with your little scissors, you have to go in with your, you know, and that's not knocking it. Like, this, it's, you know, like, it just cracks me up the weird sort of misconceptions people have around beard care and maintenance. Like, it's not as frivolous as, like, giving yourself a hair mask or a face mask when it totally fucking is. Like, it's just, you know, body, fucking body admin shit. And a snip. Yeah, this bit is. Going underneath there. A little bit of a snip there. Oh, and that's my flatmate needing to use the bathroom. So this is the video done. No, you're all good. I've been on here yammering away for ages. So yeah, hope this helps.